It was a busy day and summer had came, and all the engines are busy. Lots of people are coming, and most of the engines visit the island of Sodor to help. And the engines on Sodor and the railway like to be reliable and really useful. They notice it's fine to take passengers and freight trains, and they notice it was awesome. Most of the engines were excited that the visitors are coming in. They were excited and they like to be reliable and really useful. One morning, Spencer was resting at the yards. As he was resting, he heard some engines talking. So, like, you got your pictures taken when you got to Fakerstown, Richard? Yeah, Dennis. And then 17 when he was taking some passengers when he dropped off a few passengers at Potterton Station. A few passengers took pictures of him. Wow, you got your pictures taken already, Richard? Yeah, Dennis, I did. And, well, things were fine. And one of the passengers said that I was special. Spencer had heard them and he was impressed. And he noticed it and he really wanted to have his pictures taken for the cover of the news. And it made him felt important. And he thinks it made him feel important and special. Later, Spencer talked to Boko and Wyatt about it at Nafford Station. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll get my pictures taken because I am still the Duke and Duchess's private engine. I'm sure yours will be awesome, Spencer. And everyone already knows that. Like, you always boast about it. But everyone will think I'm most important when I have my picture taken on the cover for the news. At least it won't be a problem for you. What did you mean by that, Wyatt? Oh, nothing. Just saying that yours has been crazy, like when you got stuck on Gordon's Hill because you didn't get a drink and that Gordon has to help you. Who told you that? I heard about it from James when I was shunting trucks when I brought the coaches into the platform. And after I shunted a few trucks after my accident. I think yours has been a big problem. Hey, don't remind me of that. It's not a problem. At least I'm not a fusspot. Hey, no one talks to me like that. I just did. And I think I'm still awesome. Okay, you know what? I had enough of this. Later, I'll show you that mine is still awesome and I'll have my pictures taken and I'll be on the covered news. You know what? Fine. You think it so. I'm sure my pictures will be taken and it'll be awesome. Just you wait and see, Wyatt. I'll show you and mine will be awesome. And with that, the conductor's whistle blew and Spencer went off, blowing steam at Wyatt. I'll show you. I'll show you. Ow. Well, this is gonna be a big problem than I thought. And I just knew it. However, mine is still gonna be awesome. Later, Spencer just waited for the cameras and he keep an eye out for any passengers that has a camera. Later, when he arrived at the station, one of the passengers had noticed him. Look, there's Spencer! I heard he used to be at the Great Railway Show. Oh yeah, I heard about it. I heard he almost tried everything. Well, I heard he came in second. At least he almost tried. Oh, thank you. I almost tried my best, but at least I'm still the Duke and Duchess private engine. And one of the passengers had took pictures of Spencer. Ha! At least I showed Wyatt that I'm still awesome. But Spencer noticed it got too many for his smoke box. At least Wyatt will think mine is still awesome, and that at least I'm still the Duke and Duchess private engine. Later, Wyatt talked to Duke and Steamer at the Smudger Station Harbor. Wyatt, we already know. You're just having problems with Spencer. And he's the Duke and Duchess's private engine. Everyone knows he's had his pictures taken. Yeah, and he went to the railway show and he came in second. Everyone knows that. And at least I got my pictures taken when me and Duke were double-headed taking a passenger train. And me and Duke got our pictures taken. Yeah, and everyone knows ours is special. I'm just trying, and every time I heard Pink Pearl took pictures of Spencer. He already got his pictures taken, and everyone knows it's always awesome, and you're just jealous. I am not jealous, Duke. Actually, he's right. You are jealous. And you're just having issues. What are you saying, Steamer? I'm just saying you're having issues and you're just being difficult. Like when you called Spencer a fusspot. He's just trying to be really useful. You're just still jealous of him. And at least Smudger and I got our pictures taken along with Duke and Jennings. And it was awesome because later, Smudger and Duke double-headed taking a freight train, and then they got their pictures taken, and Smudger and Duke were on the cover of the news. And it made Duke special, and I appreciate it. And Smudger, Tim Barnett had saved Duke and got Steamer back and helped everyone after Smudger bowed out Stanley, and that he and Tim Barnett deal with Ratchet, Davinger, Greg the Bus, Moe the Lawnmower, and Diesel 10. And it was a bit awesome. Later, I'll still show Spencer that mine is still awesome, and I'll still have my pictures taken. And with that, Wyatt just went off. Without saying any more, and just went off without any problems. Don't listen to him, Steamer. He's just having problems. I know, Duke. And at least it wasn't a problem like the accident he had. Indeed. Always noticed it's been crazy. Later, Spencer was at the washdown getting ready to take the important passengers. He was getting polished and washed, and his silver paint was getting bright. While Spencer's waiting for his buffers to be polished, Toby and Henrietta arrived. Hey, Spencer. I see you're getting a washdown. I am indeed. I'm so important that I'm getting my silver paint polish. The Duke and Duchess notice I'm special and I'm their private engine. And I'm sure the passengers will take pictures of me. And I'm sure everyone will notice it. I'm sure everyone will notice it. And I've been taking passengers. And I also took Sonic and Pearl and Amethyst to Calsorp Station. Me and Henrietta had our pictures taken earlier. And I also have my pictures taken on the other part of the line. Right, Henrietta?
We did, and everyone thinks we're really useful. And I see you're getting polished for the visitors.
I am indeed. Most of the passengers will notice I'm the fastest and the best.
Everyone knows you, Spencer. You're the Duke and Duchess's private engine.
Indeed. Earlier, everyone told me about my branch line, and me and Henrietta told them that our branch line had been restored when I helped Percy and Thomas, and my branch line's reconnected to the main line in Thomas's branch line. And everyone noticed I'm special. And everyone knows yours is special. Like, everyone knows you're the fastest and the best, Spencer. And everyone knows that. But I'm just showing Wyatt that my day is still awesome and that I'm the fastest and the best because he thinks mine is crazy from when I got stuck on the hill.
Wyatt is just being a pain in the boiler, Spencer. Everyone knows that.
Later, I'll show Wyatt that mine is still awesome and the passengers will notice I'm the fastest and the best and everyone will notice it. And I'm sure I'll get my pictures taken for the cover to the news, and everyone will think I'm special, and everyone will think I'm awesome.
Why do you have to be such a show-off?
I'm just only showing everyone that I'm the fastest and the best, and everyone will notice it, and later I'll show Wyatt that mine is still awesome. Anyways, I gotta go. I can't be late. The fastest engine has to be on time, and everyone knows I'm the fastest and the best, and I can't be late. Bye, Toby. Bye, Henrietta. Try not to fall asleep on the main line or get stuck on Gordon's Hill. Hey, don't remind me of that. That was one time. And at least I didn't burst a valve.
Somehow, I think it's going to be a big problem.
Don't worry, and don't mind him. I'm sure things are fine, and he's just boasting.
I know, Toby. I know. I'm just letting him know.
Spencer did fine. He was on time, and he also dropped the Duke and Duchess to their house. Duke and Duchess were impressed. Thank you for getting us here on time, Spencer. Anytime, just never late. And Spencer was noticing it's important, and it got too big for his funnel. Later, Wyatt was getting ready to take some supplies from Potterton Station to Brandon Docks. Wyatt was being impatient. Hurry up! Hurry up! I want to get my pictures taken for the cover of the news. Be patient, Wyatt. We'll soon have your trucks loaded. Wyatt waited for the trucks to be loaded. It wasn't long until everything was ready and Wyatt went off. But then, he didn't notice trouble was about to come. Spencer was heading down the line with the Duke and Duchess, and Wyatt noticed he was on the same track as him. Stop, Spencer! Stop! Oh, brakes! Spencer was fine. No one was hurt, but Spencer was off the rails and he was blocking Wyatt's line. Oh, looks like you also got stuck and you almost have the other points got stuck and it has to be repaired soon, I think. This is your fault, Spencer! You blocked my line and I'm going to be late because of you. How could you have noticed it? You're the one that got me distracted. And now there was a bent on the track, and I didn't notice it. No, it was yours. You're the one that caused it. You're the one that caused it. No, I didn't. You did. Spencer, what have you done? Oh, crap. Later, someone came to talk to Spencer, and you guessed it. I am surprised with you, Spencer. I didn't know you noticed it could be difficult for the pictures and for what you did and for what you and Wyatt did. And I'm surprised you had caused confusion and delay, Spencer. I'm sorry, sir. Before you get repairs, I should talk to you and Wyatt later. Of course, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Spencer said nothing. He had felt foolish for what he had did. And as you noticed it will be another something will be coming for the news after you were repaired. Of course, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Later that night, Spencer and Wyatt are in the sheds next to Tim's sheds, and Spencer's driver came feeling surprised, and he was laughing. Hey Spencer, look who's on the news! And then Spencer's driver pulled the news, and it showed Spencer and Wyatt. On the news it said, engine stuck at the faulty points being foolish. Spencer and Wyatt said nothing. Spencer was upset. His face was as little red as James, and he felt foolish, and Wyatt noticed it was messed up. The next day, Spencer was repaired and he was back to taking passengers. Later, he heard Flying Scotsman talking to Rosie about what happened. Hey Scotsman, I heard about Spencer's accident, and I'm surprised that he didn't notice the bent track. I know, I didn't know a private engine like him could get into that accident, but it felt a little bit crazy. It was, Scotsman. It was crazy. Spencer said nothing. He just said nothing, and he had a lot to think about. He just said nothing, and he didn't say anything about it. He knew what Rosie and Flying Scotsman meant. And it's been crazy, don't you?